Tennis news update. Daniil Medvedev explains sudden injury scare that forced him to retire from Madrid Open. Daniil Medvedev retired after dropping the first set of his Madrid Open quarterfinal. Daniil Medvedev explained why he decided to retire from his quarterfinal at the Madrid Open after picking up a sudden injury in the middle of the match. The world number 4 is now uncertain whether the issue will affect his upcoming title defense at the Italian Open. Medvedev was the highest-ranked player left in the draw at the Madrid Open after Carlos Alcaraz lost on Wednesday and Jannik Sinner pulled out with a hip injury. But he was also struck down by a physical issue after feeling something in his hip while facing Jiří Lehečka on Thursday night. The 28-year-old called the physio 5 games into the match and was heard saying that he basically cannot move. Medvedev received an off-court medical timeout and continued playing. After being seen by the trainer for a second time, he was broken and Lehečka closed out the first set 6-4 before Medvedev decided to retire. "I felt it was a return when he served and volleyed, and I don't know if I felt it on the return or on the drop shot, but when I ran, I wanted to run faster and faster during the movement, and suddenly felt my hip, kind of blocked," the Russian later explained. "And I couldn't sprint like when you strain a muscle probably or have a spasm, which is very tough to know which of the two." Medvedev didn't know whether he could make the issue worse because he had no diagnoses, but he admitted that it made him hesitant to play as normal. He continued, "So then working with the physio, and then asked him if I could make it worse. He said if it's a tear, then yes. If it's a spasm, no." The 20-time title winner decided to test his hip with a sprint and realized that he couldn't carry on the match. "I tried to go to play, and my mind was not letting me to, go full, so at the end of the set, I was, if I want to continue, I just try to sprint to the net," he added. "If I don't feel anything, I try to go a little bit more full and see how it goes, and when I sprinted I felt pain. So I was, no need to continue." With no indication as to what the problem is, Medvedev couldn't give a further update. But he will be undergoing tests as soon as possible. "Now I cannot say more. Hopefully for sure tomorrow or day after, because normally you need time, MRI, etc., to see what it is, and if it's something 5 days, 2 weeks, I have no idea. So I cannot tell you more," he explained.